All right, today we're going to tackle something that we all learned in school, but maybe got a little overcomplicated. Fractions. We're going to zero in on one single, simple idea that can instantly turn any fraction into a decimal you can actually work with. So let's jump right in. You see fractions like this absolutely everywhere. Recipes, measurements, you name it. But beyond just being three parts of a whole, what is it really telling us to do? And that answer, well, it's the secret key to making it all super simple. And boom, here it is. This one little idea changes everything. That line in the middle of a fraction, it's not just a separator. It's actually a command. It's a little instruction telling you to divide. Once you see it that way, fractions aren't some weird puzzle anymore. So here's the deal. The process is always the same. You just take that top number, the numerator, and divide it by the bottom number, the denominator. That's it. That one move works for any fraction you can throw at it. You can think of it as a super simple three-step recipe that works every single time. Step 1, you look at the fraction. Step 2, you rewrite it as the division problem it's secretly been all along. And step 3, you just solve it to get your decimal. Okay, let's go back to our first example, 3/4. We've got our fraction. Now for step 2. We just rewrite it as what it's telling us to do. 3 divided by 4. See? It's not this abstract idea anymore. It's a clear calculation we can actually do. And when you do that division, what do you get? 0.75. And just like that, 3/4 is now in its decimal form. It really is that simple. Okay, so this isn't just some abstract math trick for a test. Let's check out a couple of real-world examples and see how this one little secret helps solve everyday problems. So picture this. You've got 5 cookies to share with 8 friends. That's the fraction 5/8, right? You just do the division, 5 divided by 8, and you find out everyone gets exactly 0.625 of a cookie. Or how about this? 7 bricks have to be split between 10 workers. That's 7 divided by 10, which is 0.7 bricks per worker. See? It's the exact same simple rule, just with different stuff. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. The source material we're looking at takes this simple math idea and goes somewhere, well, pretty unexpected with it. It actually turns it into a metaphor for a bigger life lesson. Let's see how they make that connection. So the source brings up this verse from Romans. It says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." So here's the connection they're making. The idea is, just like we break down a fraction by dividing it to get to the simple decimal, we can use things like patience and persistence to break down a huge, overwhelming problem into smaller, bite-sized pieces. It's a really interesting leap, right? From basic math to your entire mindset. Okay, you know the best way to really make something stick? You gotta try it yourself. So let's run through a few quick challenges to make sure you've got this down. All right, first one, 2/5. Remember the steps. What division problem is this hiding? Right, it's just 2 divided by 5, which gives you 0.4. Easy. Okay, let's try a word problem. So what's the fraction we're working with here? You've got 6 pies, and you're dividing them among 8 customers. So what's the division? That's right, the fraction is 6/8. So you calculate 6 divided by 8, and you get 0.75. That means every customer gets 3/4 of a pie. Perfect. Okay, last one, just to really lock it in. What is 7/8 as a decimal? You know what to do. You got it. It's 7 divided by 8, which equals 0.875. See, the method works every single time, no matter what the numbers are. So let's do a super quick recap of the big takeaways here. Number 1, and this is the most important part, every single fraction is just a division problem in disguise. Number 2, to convert it, you just divide the top number by the bottom number, every time. And finally, this isn't just about math class. It's a genuinely useful tool for figuring out everyday problems. And that brings us to one last thought, circling all the way back to that metaphor from the source. I mean, if this one simple act, division, can make a confusing math problem so clear, it makes you wonder, right? What other huge, complicated challenges in our lives could we solve if we just patiently divided them into smaller, more manageable parts?